Okay, so I wanted to do a video basically on divested zealot. I was watching the other live, the most recent live, and I'll probably break this video up into two parts basically. Um, First off, it's just some of the things she was saying about how some of her haters were saying that she was extreme and obsessed with white men of some sort, and this is a major reason why I actually like divested zealot. Because she doesn't seem so obsessed with white men like that, in my opinion. When I say that, I mean, like, for example, she isn't the type that is basically saying that white men, are always good, you don't have to vet them, all you have to do is basically just not date black men. Usually, it's more so the type of people who are basically only involved with black men that have this view because they don't actually deal with the real situation and lifestyle of interracial dating, relationships, and marriage, and so forth. They don't understand how to actually live the life. They just know how to live the life of basically struggle of with black men, basically. And they struggle a lot with black men, so they think automatically that all men of another race would just be better. But divested zealot doesn't really say that. She's talked about white smoke several times. This is a major reason why I've watched her channel more often, because she will talk about white smoke. And a major thing with divestment is this. I appreciate when people talk about white smoke because it specifies that when you divest, you are actually leveling up the men that you date, the type of men you date. And she is very much in support of that, it seems. She talks more in that lane, not in the lane of just any man who's not black. So when people say she's worshiping white men, it just makes no sense. The reality of the situation is this, that a lot of the time the people who don't interracially date will accuse women who actually do interracially date of worshiping white men, because we actually go through on our words and we make them into action, basically, And, honestly, much of divested zealots commentary has a lot to do with her preference. And I don't see anything wrong with the fact that she actually is open about the fact that she has a preference for men of the white race and not of the black race. Someone can not prefer black men. And when I say preference, that means you specifically have no interest in black men, or no interest in whatever race, basically. There's nothing wrong with that, and it's nothing wrong with her actually vocalizing this. What triggers these type of women is the fact that a mammy wants to put value in a black man, and some of the people that have had issues with her have specifically, seemingly from the history of this person, and also seen some conversations with this person, you can see that they have a value in black men, and having a good black man is to them their goal, and they want to believe that other black women have the same standard, so then they can feel like they have won something over black women, other black women, basically. When black women don't want that type of man, they don't want black men, it makes them feel uncomfortable because they feel like they don't have a prize, basically. And they don't feel like they are really lucky. They don't feel happy with what they have because they want others to covet what they have, basically. And so with people like that who try to claim that people are just worshiping whiteness, they do that because they want to they want other people to have the same view of black men. They want everyone to want black men because they want people to want what they have, and they want also to normalize what they want, basically. They feel weird. They feel uncomfortable with other people actually just liking other types of men. So that's one part of it. The thing is with divested zealot, yes, she does bluntly say her preference, but either way, all she is really literally saying is her preference. Now, the other side of it, the negative stuff that she uses against black men are things that are actual facts, generally. She'll use, for example, a story that is specifically something that actually happened. So it's not like she's lying on them or anything of that nature. She's specifically showing some dysfunction that happened. Somebody died, some violence that happened. She has been often talking about the femicide and the rate of black women dying at the hands of black men. So I mean, like, obviously, as a black woman, of course, she should be up in arms with that, because, I mean, like, she's a black woman, of course she's going to be upset that black women are dying at astronomical numbers because of black men being very violent. I have said that, this violence isn't just to black women, it is also to black men, but I don't think really that has to do with what I'm talking about here. Anyway, so to me, I mean, I don't see anything that she says that is particularly extreme. What I do see as extreme is people in the sector of Cynthia G's sector, where they literally are basically saying that you need to abort your black male children, you need to stay with black men, stay with dysfunctional black men, and you need to keep getting pregnant and basically not trying to avoid pregnancy, but actually just keep aborting black male children as a way to get back at black men. That is extreme. Basically what she's trying to say is she's trying to figuratively kill black men because she hates black men that much. That is extreme. It is not extreme to just say I don't date black men and I would never be in a relationship with a black man and I married a white man, and I think other black women should do the same. There's nothing extreme about that. That's divested zealot's choice. She chooses to not be married to a black man. She chooses a white man. She seems like she's in a happy marriage. She seems like she's confident and comfortable in the marriage that she's in. So I don't really see where the extremity is. I mean, she might not like black men. That's just one of her dislikes, but it's not specifically extreme to just have a personal dislike for someone. And it's not extreme to say that more black women should consider other races of men, and also not just white men specifically. She specifically says not white smoke. So she's saying non-dysfunctional men on top of it. So what she's actually saying is not at all extreme. It's actually good advice, basically. She's saying find a good man. She just particularly thinks that, you can only find a good man outside of your race. And she specifically said there's dusty men of all races. So vetting is the most important thing to do, There's nothing extreme in what she's saying. This is just her sharing what her opinion is on what dating choices black women should take, basically, and make, basically. So I don't really see anything wrong with her platform. I just think that it hurts some black men's feelings, and it hurts many mammies' feelings, because they see how divested she is, and they see how invested they are still, and they feel so mad that they are stuck with him. But this is just a normal symptom of a mammy. Mammies tend to be mad that they're stuck with black men, period. And black men tend to have fragile self-esteem. So these types of symptoms aren't really shocking. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Bye.